Hi everyone, it's the 16th of August. Now we had, of course, a break. The black top band or that black line didn't really hold as resistance. I was pretty sure it wasn't going to do it because of the Dow Jones and NASDAQ breakouts. Everything was pointing for a gap fill, and we are almost there at 5,600. You can see here, this is where the gap is going to get filled around 5,605. And then we will see whether this whole thing can really get to a new all-time high. So I'm just going to repeat my analysis here. The green channel is broken to the downside. We may get another back test, but then after that, we will see what is going to happen. The blue one didn't really hold. The green this wedge was broken, right? That was very clearly bullish. I hope some of you listened to my analysis and bought that breakout. Now, is it going to get to the green broken channel and then reverse from there to get to that golden bottom band? This is going to be very critical. This drop has been massively bullish at the lows, which is, to my surprise, I thought it's going to have one more leg down and then we break out, but that's not what the market wanted. This is the SPX cash. You can see the black top band didn't really hold. The breakout of the red bull flag was bullish, which I mentioned a few times. The blue top band didn't really hold as resistance. That is also, of course, very bullish. Now everything is pointing at, let me show you here. That green broken channel will be back tested, and then we'll see whether it is going to be going for higher, or is it going to let me see, my mouse is acting up, right? This is very close. It is very close to that green broken channels back test, and then we'll see whether it can push on to a new all-time high, or we're going to reverse and come down. It is going to be very critical. Dow Jones was the most bullish one, as I said many times. The red resistance was broken. It didn't even get a back test. This was very bullish, and it still is very bullish as long as it stays outside of the red. So if it comes down for a back test, I would be expecting higher to get to a new all-time high, even that red top band touch. So that's around 40,000, 42,000, or just above 42,000. And Dow Jones cash is exactly the same story. And that red resistance, which already has been tested 3 times, you can see, right? That red resistance may get tested, and we may move on beyond that. But of course, it's still a long way to get to that level. It first has to pull back off the red, and then so this bear flag was broken to the upside, which is why I think it should hold, and then we should climb higher. NASDAQ had broken the blue and golden double resistance, got back tested, and from there, massive rally. The red top band is going to be the next major resistance. We'll see. It may turn into a resistance. This is the only one that may still have a bear flag formation. And if it goes through, and if it really doesn't care, I think the new all-time high will be the next possible scenario. And on the NASDAQ cash, you can see the blue resistance and the red, they were both broken. The back test was a sharp shooting. I mentioned in yesterday's video, this is exactly what happened. And we rallied. Now the golden top band is the obvious target. Russell, without breaking the red bear flag, it just touched a new high, and it is now properly breaking that blue resistance. This is extremely bullish, of course. And FTSE is inside the green bull flag and probably trying to break out of the bull flag. Now DAX has also pushed on and really, really strong. And the last potential resistance is getting tested right now. That golden and purple, kind of a double resistance here. If it does reverse, we may see some pullback. Of course, it would be the formation of this really large bull flag, that purple one. So from there and then rally to break out. That could be the possible scenario. On the French index, right? Oh, it's now over 7,400 and it's touching the purple top band. This is extremely important. If it goes and breaks it, that purple top band, which already has, look at this, how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches already. And this is the seventh touch. And at the moment, it is holding as resistance. So it needs to be pushing beyond that to start a big rally. TLT is, I think, I don't want to repeat myself, that green top band is at 100. If it goes beyond 100, 101, then we'll get to 105 at least. And then 10-year treasury note is the same. It has to get to the blue top band and we will see whether it holds or not. Now, oil had broken the green uptrend, that sharp uptrend, and now it's going to come down, I think, towards 70. And Brent oil, same story. That blue major resistance has to be broken, and we're not even close to that level. So I think there is a good chance that we are going to come down one more time, maybe towards 75, and hopefully, I mean, if it gets there, we can buy it. We can at least slowly start buying it. So NASDAQ is had broken the green bull flag, right? The small bull flag, and it's trying to form the blue uptrend. It's right there. It's out of the green bull flag. So I think we're gonna, if it stays today inside the blue, we should get to 2300 plus 2300 plus. And on the September futures is exactly the same. This is the red channel, the green bull flag. So I'm suggesting we're going to have a bit more upside. It actually has to fill the gap, so it should get beyond that golden top band to fill this gap at least. So I'm leaning positive here for natural gas as long as that double support holds. And gold has to break that blue resistance. This is the spot gold. And if it does break, we get to 2500 and even probably smash that as well. And this is continuous futures. That golden top band has to be broken to the upside. But if it does break, the red support, I am repeating myself, the red support, if it does break, which is on the futures, it's going to be below 2440. Yeah, it's going to be, 2440. Anything below 2440 is going to would look very, very bearish. Silver is trying to basically penetrate back into the green broken uptrend. That's why I was saying yesterday that this is not really a very decisive move so far. So I'm undecided about silver. That's why I'm not going to touch it at the moment. And it could also be forming such a channel. So we got to be careful. This is the high of May. Since then, we're kind of in a downside trend, and that's why I'm a little bit skeptical about every move that silver is doing right now. Platinum had broken the red downtrend, and I said on Twitter yesterday that the green top band, right, this green top band is the next potential resistance. At the moment, it's holding together with the black, so we may get one more down move, and then after that, obviously, the golden resistance line may have to be broken together with the blue. Is it going to get there? Is it going to stall? It's hard to say, but the red channels break, of course, is bullish for the short term. Last one is copper. I mentioned about this level 410. Well, actually, I gave you at 393. It's already 414 with virtually no drawdown. I gave you at 393, buy 393, and it's at 414 already with no drawdown. Is it going to be able to break the red bull flag? I think it will. First, we get to the red top band, or maybe close to it, pull back, and then a break to the upside. That would clear the way for at least 475 or even 500. Let's have a look at euro. It is still pushing. The green resistance is broken. The blue line became a resistance, and I think it is going to be broken too properly. It tried it already, it damaged it, but so far it hasn't really decisively has been broken. But I think it will. I think euro is going to rally and pound sterling is going to rally too. Anything above 130 would break that giant golden resistance and it would run really. US dollar Japanese yen is now moving towards that red broken support, which probably is going to hold around 150, and then it may come down. This giant broken channel may turn, and that would be very bearish for the markets. Okay, so be careful. If Japanese yen starts to run again, this was what happened during the last correction. So if Japanese yen starts to rally, I think markets may start to correct one more time. DXY is turning bearish. It turned bearish at the backtest and reversal. This red resistance has to be holding for it to come down, keep coming down. Aussie dollar is, you can see it's trying to get to that blue top band, but at the moment it's not really, it hasn't really decided anything. And Kiwi has to break that blue and golden resistance levels. Now let's have a look at coffee. Coffee is inside the potential bull flag, this blue bull flag. It didn't touch 227, but if it does, I think it would be a buy signal again. And wheat and all the other soft grains are in horrible shape. Wheat couldn't break. I mean, it couldn't really start running there towards that red top band, and it has come down one more time. Is it going to form this bull flag? Let me show you here. Right. If it does hold at the red bottom band, we may still see the start of a rally. On the September contract, wheat has to get to the green plus golden, maybe start to pull back down one more time below 500. That needs to be seen. Soybeans is still digging deep, huge drop from 1250 all the way to 940 now. And soybeans September is it hasn't touched that green resistance one more time, and it's really very depressed at the moment. Corn, it tried to break that blue resistance, 1, 2, 3 touches on the continuous, but now it's touching new lows. And on the September contract, I thought the blue resistance was broken, and it was broken, but it basically fell down below it one more time, and it's probably going to test this golden support one more time. Only after that, maybe. But of course, this golden support may break as well. This is getting really depressed. Everything about the soft commodities, apart from cocoa, of course. So if you look at cocoa, I think it is going to break that blue resistance, and we're going to see it rallying. As long as the green channel holds, I'm still leaning very bullish on cocoa. Sugar is still very bearish. You can see it's touching new lows, 1785. It's breaking this zone. That's why sugar is a no-go. It's actually always a short now. Let me show you the sugar October contract. This green support is about to break, and if it does break, it's going to slide further unless it breaks that red resistance. And last one is cotton, and it's still looking bearish to me. There is no hope for cotton just yet. So Bitcoin is sliding, and you can see the golden channels backtest held. Yes, a little bit deep backtested, but it still is holding. There is no action for the bulls. The golden broken supports backtest by Ethereum held. So it really has to move beyond 2,900 to start a rally. But at the moment, there is no such move. CAS, Solana, none of them are looking really very positive. You can see here, PAL, Pepe, green bull flag, Aave. Aave is slightly positive. It's moving towards that red, and it really has to break that blue resistance. ACH, again, really bearish. ADA also bearish. Anything else? Ripple has to break 70. Tezos, Zcash almost got to that blue top band, the one that I warned you about. But of course, if that blue top band gets ignored, then it's going to look extremely bullish. But if we see a reversal there, that it may drive it all the way down to 7. So this is a very important picture here for Zcash. Obviously, the break of that golden resistance is slightly positive. Monero, no move towards that top band, that green 185. TIA is inside the red downtrend. Everything's still looking very bearish, guys. So I don't have much to say about any of these coins, anything positive about these coins. Okay, take care, guys.